Okay, this lesson is our vocabulary words for this week and for Unit 5, Week 4. And we're going to be looking at the vocabulary words. The first word is distracts. When you're doing your work, there are things that distract you. If they distract you, what do? They take your attention away. They take your attention away from what you are doing. Be careful not to be distracted when you are cutting with your scissors. That could hurt. Or when you're playing basketball, you don't want to be distracted, or the players will get the ball from you and make the points. Or be careful not to get distracted when you are listening to the teacher so that you'll know how to do your work. Okay, next word is nervous. Do you ever get nervous about anything? What makes you nervous? Do tests make you nervous? Do loud sounds make you nervous? What things can make you nervous? Nervous means to feel uneasy and jumpy. When I'm nervous, I'm kind of jumpy. I feel like I'm going to jump out of my skin. I feel uneasy when I'm nervous about something. Sometimes your tummy may hurt, or you may get a headache or something from being nervous if you get really nervous. Okay, volume. And we talked about volume when we were talking about sounds and science earlier in the year. So the volume of something, you can turn up the volume, turn down the volume, and the volume is the level of sound, whether loud or soft. Okay, some of us talk in a loud voice, some of us talk in a soft voice. That's the volume of our voice. Next word is squeaky. When you think of squeaky, what do you think of? I think of a mouse making a squeaky noise. Or if you, the windshield wipers, we talked about windshield wipers the other day, on your car, they make a squeaky sound when they start to get old. It's a high-pitched sound, a high-pitched voice. You can have a squeaky voice. The mouse has a squeaky voice, a high-pitched voice. Okay, the next word is scrambled. Okay, have you played a game where you scramble the words or scramble the tiles, like if you're playing dominoes and you scramble the tiles before you pick them? Okay, scrambled also means to walk quickly or climbed. You can scramble up the hill. You're on the playground and you go running down to the upper end of the field, and you scramble up the field. You walk quickly or you climb. Senses. You have 5 senses. That's what you use to understand what's going on around you. You can see things. That's one sense. Hear, feel, taste, and smell. Okay? And it's what gives us information about the world. And it has here the taste, hear, sight, smell, and touch. How things feel, how they smell, how they look, what they sound like, and what they taste like. And the last word is suddenly. We had that in the story that we read the other day, suddenly. And we said the root word is sudden before we add the suffix, which is ly. And ly means to do it in a sudden way. He suddenly got up. He got up in a sudden way. So it means to happen quickly or without notice. Okay? The thunder came quickly. It came suddenly. I didn't expect it. Or he jumped out from behind the chair suddenly, and she screamed. Okay? Suddenly. So our words are distracts. That's to take your attention away. Nervous, to feel uneasy and jumpy. Volume, the level of sound, whether it's loud or soft. Squeaky, a high-pitched noise, high-pitched sound. Scramble, to walk quickly or climb. And senses, they give us information about the world. I know that a lemon is sour because I taste it. I know that I don't like rubbing my hand across sandpaper because it's rough and scratchy. I know that I like to see the sky blue because I know that blue means that it's going to be a nice day. I like I like the smell of a pretty perfume, or I like the smell of a pot of tomato sauce, because I like to eat my pasta with the tomato sauce. Okay, so the senses give us an idea of the things in the world around us. Okay, so the words are suddenly, scrambled, squeaky, volume, senses, distracts, or nervous. Okay, first one gives us information about the world. We just got through talking about it. What was that? Suddenly, scrambled, squeaky, volume, senses. The senses. Oh, here we go again. The bottom of the paper. The senses give us, and let me get the picture that went with that. Here it is. The senses give us information about the world. So the word is senses. Okay, and whether loud or soft. Whether loud or soft. Suddenly, doesn't have anything to do with loud or soft. Scrambled, no. Squeaky, no. Volume. Volume. Turn up the volume on the TV. Turn up the volume on the radio. So, whether loud or soft, and that is volume. And the next one, high-pitched sound. A high-pitched sound like the mouse makes. So was that suddenly, scrambled, squeaky? Yes, squeaky, squeaky sound. High-pitched sound, squeaky. Okay, the next one, uneasy and jumpy. When you feel uneasy or jumpy, you are what? Suddenly, scrambled, distracts, or nervous. You are nervous. Okay, happens without notice. Something that happens without notice is suddenly, scrambled, or distracts. It's suddenly. It happens suddenly without a notice. Nobody told you it was going to happen. A notice could be, say, like, watch out, or look there, or hearing the fire bell ring. Okay, you get a notice. But this is something that happens without notice. It's sudden. Okay, takes your attention away. If it takes your attention away, what does it do? Does it scramble or does it distract? It distracts you. Okay, whatever he's looking at there is distracting him. If he was out in the road, he wouldn't see if a car was coming or not. He would be distracted and he could get hurt. And the word is distracts with an S at the end. Distracts. Okay, and walked away or walked quickly. We had also walked quickly or climbed. So what is the word? Scrambled. He scrambled up the hill. He scrambled out of the classroom. He walked quickly or climbed. Okay, then we're going to look at our red book, the U-turn book. And that was on page 249. And this page is going to be a little bit different today than what they usually ask you to do. Here it says, write a sentence using the word scrambled. Then draw a picture to go with your sentence. Well, scrambled. What can we say? How about talking about a mouse? Let's put the mouse scrambled up the hill. If I can get that all on here. And I'm going to write my letter skinny so they can fit on here better. Space between my words, though. The mouse scrambled. Leave space, but I'm making my letters skinny. Scrambled. I look up there at my word to see how to spell it. Scrambled. Oops. Up the hill. Up the hill. Space between your words. And a period at the end, and we made it. And then here it tells you to draw a picture. Well, you could draw a picture of a mouse scrambling up the hill. I won't take time to do that now, but you can do that in your books. Okay, write a sentence that uses the word suddenly. Then draw a picture to go with your sentence. He suddenly, or the rain came down suddenly. I wasn't expecting it to rain. It came down without even a notice. The rain, space between your words. The rain came down, space between your words. Suddenly. Suddenly tells how it came. Came in a sudden way, and a period at the end. Okay, the word scramble, we can have the word scramble without the root word would be scramble. We can add ed to show that it already happened, or we can put an S on it. We have different endings that we can put on it. Scrambles. He scrambles on what he does right now across the floor. Okay, and then you can draw your pictures to go with it. Okay.